you know that an atom was a thing 400 years before Christ? Well, this man right here is Democritus, and he is known by scientists to have started the idea of an atom. He stated that if an object like an apple, for instance, that is cut a lot of times, and by a lot, I really mean a lot, it reaches a point of smallness which can't really be cut anymore, and that substance is what he named atom. Several years later, it was discovered that any normal substance that seems like a whole can be divided into smaller substances. For example, an apple is made up of a lot of compounds like starch, sugar, water, fructose, etc. Later, around the 17th century, a French couple discovered that these compounds had even more to it, and that there were other elements that weren't made by any other list of ingredients. And I'm talking about the very elements that you see on the periodic table. It was first proposed by John Dalton that even these elements were made out of atoms, and his theoretical model of an atom was this: a tiny hard sphere that cannot be split up. In 1904, J.J. Thompson proposed a slightly more advanced model of an atom, the plum pudding model. His theory agreed with Dalton's sphere, but added a bit more to it. He stated that the sphere carried a positive charge, and in it flowed negatively charged electrons. 7 years later, in 1911, Earnest Rutherford proved the sphere theory wrong. His theory suggested that there was a nucleus in an atom that is positively charged. He also proved through experiments that an atom has an orbit, or even many orbits, where negatively charged electrons reside. Just about 2 years later, Niels Bohr proposed a theory for a hydrogen atom based on quantum theory, that electrons have fixed orbits and they orbit around at fixed distances. His model of an atom is what you use at present. So, we just learnt a bit about the history of an atom, but what really is an atom? An atom is the smallest unit of ordinary matter that forms a chemical element. Every single part of you, your surroundings, and anything that is made of matter is made of atoms, including gases like carbon and oxygen. The structure of an atom is very simple. You have the nucleus, which consists of protons and neutrons. Then you have the electrons in the orbit. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell for further updates. You can also let us know what you want to learn next in the comments down below.